Howdy, if you're just like me, you probably have not been able to find a set of heroes in stores. Now you might be like, why is that? Well, I'm going to show you in this video kind of what's going on, kind of explain it in a sense, because this is a lot of market manipulation of what's going on right now. And this is almost a normal thing in this type of economy at the moment. So I'll kind of explain what's going on and to kind of inform y'all to not be tripping. Genuinely, like, don't trip about this because this happens with every set and the set will go down. Some people, for some reason, I was reading some of the comments and they were thinking like some of these prices aren't going to go down. That is simply not true. The set just came out and it has 2 years of printing. And when Pokemon has 2 years of printing, the market's going to go like this for the next year and a half. So I really would not worry about if you can't pick up things right now because they are at very high prices. So we have the ETB at the moment here. As it went down a lot, it's up, it's gonna go down again. I mean, this is like as much like marketing as you can get. This is like stocks. Like, this is exactly how like people trade crypto and all that, where it goes up down candles. Like, this is exactly what Pokemon's doing. Why? Because the people that are making like the most money coming from crypto, and they have the mindset as if it's still crypto, but obviously it's Pokemon. So for someone who does do crypto, you may be watching this, don't do that. Well, just know that this is very common. These graphs, up, down, up. These are what people would call, in this case, buyouts. And this happened a lot back in the day when it came to the Drowsy card, as well as every other illustration rare in Scarlet and Violet in 2025. It's kind of happening with the same thing when it comes to this set. Other sets that are having extreme buys, so the prices can go up extremely, is like Crown Zenith. That set's going up a lot and selling at high quantities. Same thing for 151. But those are out of print, so those are going to be harder for those prices to start going down. They're going to pretty much keep going up for a long while. They'll hit a plateau of how much people are willing to pay for that time period, but eventually they'll keep going up. But aside of Heroes, the main reason I want to talk about this was because of the Pikachu card. I knew this was going to happen because this happens with a lot of cards. And I predicted that Bubble Mew was going to hit $1,000 raw. But another card actually beat me to it. And I'm not surprised at all, really. I'm really not surprised at all. I really thought Bubble Mew was going to be first. But no, look at these. These two cards have now hit 1,000. Now, the first one was the Pikachu. Everyone on eBay was tweaking how these were selling 1,000. 1,200, all those higher prices, etc. Obviously, those are market manipulation. Look at this graph. This is not normal. This is obviously manipulation at the moment. So, as you can see here, you can't really find... Okay, what the heck? Okay, that's dope. Well, shout out TCG Player for not working. That's fantastic. But those higher prices aren't normal. Same thing for the Gengar. These are not necessarily normal things. Now, if you go to view most recently, as you can see, look, Miley played 500 and then 1,300, 1,300. These are ridiculous prices. Ridiculous. These are not normal prices at all. Sold by Damo's Card Shop. This is manipulative. No one's actually buying this for $2,900, right? So that's something I highly recommend you kind of keep in mind, is that these other shops are selling at the hype. And some people will get these sales. Now, me personally, back when I had a business, when a card hit 15 bucks, when I bought it for 3, I sold mine for 12. And I was a happy camper. Someone bought it at that high price. Should I have done that morally? Maybe so, maybe not. But I did that on the lowest scale. There are people doing it on very, very high scales. And it's kind of ridiculous, right? You kind of think of it like, that's crazy. And then Dragonite has gone up 60% in 3 months. And this is the thing. This set just came out. That is why the manipulation is able to happen. Because the first wave isn't that much product, as weird as that sounds. Like, when Pokemon prints it for the first time, people get a taste of it, price start to go up, so people want to buy into it. And then, people wanting to buy into it, price gets too high, those sealed packs will get more sales because they don't want to buy those very expensive cards. It makes a lot of sense. Like, Pokemon wants this to happen. I don't know what we're thinking, like, a business doesn't want to make money. Pokemon wants this to happen. So when these prices skyrocket, those people that make those big amounts of monies for, marketing way higher than they should be, and then other people buy it, then it goes back and forth, whatever. Pokemon loves this because then the packs sell out even quicker and the packs go up higher. And then eventually the cards go down, but then the packs go up, right? So then people are buying the packs. So it really for the Pokemon company, this is good for them, right? But obviously for the customer, it's like, damn. You feel me? So I completely understand people when they're like, damn. Team Rocket card. By the way, this is one of the most high hitter cards in a set I've seen in a long while, where it's not just like a Charizard or just an Eevee. Like, a set of Heroes has multiple Pikachus, the Golden Charizard, Gengar, Dragonite. Like, this set has so many bangers. Now, if you want to look at it from an investment side, what should you invest into? Now, you have a year and a half to pick up product. That is a long time. Genuinely, like, that is a long time to pick up product. Me personally, I like to buy niche stuff. What does that mean? Well, let me show you an example of a niche product from Celebrations. I bought it for, I think it was 80. It's at almost 300. Now, that box in specific, right? That box is a unique product because it has a figure. It only comes with 7 packs. So realistically, the price of the box isn't worth comparatively to the pack quantity inside. But why is it at a higher price? Not only can you not weigh the packs because it's in a box, but it's a unique collection box. It's a collectible collection box. So what I'd recommend is, if you want to go that route, right? Because there's numerous routes you can go to. You want to do the niche route, pick up stuff like the partner collection boxes. Or like just literally like unique product. Like the Lucario and Gardevoir, those will both go up. Why? Because people might want to grade the card. And obviously the quantity of packs. Now, to be honest, I don't know much about Ascended Heroes. It just came out. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm worried about Sword and Shield right now. Because that's what's going up. And that's where I can buy at a pretty good price right now. And I want Shrouded Fable, so I'm looking at that as well. But then you see stuff like this. Charmander and Ghastly. These blisters will go up. I look, you can't show you. There's a bunch of... I have a Brilliant Stars 3-pack blister, the Glaceon artwork on it. It's almost a $50 blister. I was able to pick it up for $25, not more than maybe 6 months ago. So that's just an example of a product that, I mean, no one even likes Brilliant Stars as much as they should. That went up 100%, right? So when you think about it, and if you buy large quantities of these, or you simply just pick up here and there, you're able to get a good investment. And I think some of these are perfect things to get. Also, by the way, this set has so many different cards. If you were to get PSA 10s of these cards, I would get them on the low. Meaning, like, let's say this Psyduck, it's at 80 right now. Once this card goes to 60, then that's when I'd be like, okay, I'm going to go buy it and grade it. If you were to go that route, because grading cards is a fantastic thing to do as well. But, like, buying niche product is a fantastic idea that I highly recommend, especially for me personally, because I've made a lot of money doing it. These tins, I don't know about mini tins. I mean, if you collect mini tins, you collect them. I know they look nice, but investment-wise, ATBs are going to be fantastic. I didn't know there was a gold dragon in this set. I really got to take a look at this set. I would love to open this set. I don't know. You guys maybe see the shorts, maybe you don't. I would love to open this set. Pokemon Center, ETB is not worth to buy at all. I'm being so for real. Me personally, I am not too much in that area of knowing, like, Pokemon Center stuff. Obviously, Pokemon Center ETBs will go up in price. That is inevitable because of how many they were printed of. But I don't know the market for that. I don't know how many people actually like buying Pokemon Center ETBs. Now, if you were able to get in line and buy it for that wholesale normal price on Pokemon Center and then sell it, that's different. You can get money from that, I guess. But me personally, I don't even worry about Pokemon Center ETBs. I worry where I can guarantee get it for a decent price. I just get normal ETBs and booster boxes. More so, my mindset nowadays is I'm going to start saving and buying cases of things because cases have that way higher premium. And, you know, if people want to rip the packs and they want the best chance of it not being tampered with, a case is the best way to go at it so people will pay that premium. You know what I mean? That's where my mindset's at, so that's definitely what I want to do. We can look at some of the other cards, like Charizard, for example, the graph going up, down, and then up. That is, again, you're going to see this almost every single card. And this is simply candles. Like, the best way I can explain it, bro. Like, this is weird. Pokemon is always doing weird stuff. I'll show you. I guess, no, the graph doesn't go far back enough, but Drowsy did the same thing. It went up, down, up, down. The card Drowsy went up to, like, I think $60+ raw, which was insane at the time. I sold mine at the peak was 34 at the time. I think I sold it for 25, and that gave someone a good deal, right? And then it went back down to like 16. People were tweaking, and then skyrocketed into 60. And A card like that doesn't do that. Like an illustration rare doesn't go up and down twice. So it blew everybody's mind. I thought it was funny. Like, because at first I was like, oh, I could have sold it for 40. But I was like, wait a minute. Like, I pulled that card out of a $4 pack and made 25 bucks. And then my mind was like, okay, I'm totally fine. You know what I mean? I love Pokemon, man. I love it. And if y'all are curious, I've been collecting since XY Fierce was in stores. Targets. Pull a Mega Lucario EX. I've been collecting for too many years to count. And I've been looking at Pokemon card market business since 2015. I've been selling since I was 17. And now I'm trying to help people and look at the market and just want to make content. Because, you know, business is cool, but business also takes a lot of aspects of it taking away from me wanting to do videos. So that's why I stopped. So, like this card down, skyrocketed up. Look, almost all of these cards will go down significantly. Please do not buy on the high. If you buy on the high, that is so on you. That is so on you. And I'll feel bad. So don't do that. Now, what would be your best case once product starts going down? Because again, this still has a year and a half of printing. Well, if you have the highest amount of money, like the highest amount, buy cases of anything you could pick up. Best things, obviously, is the ETB, the bundles, and the premium collection boxes. If you have that much money, that is what I would invest into. Now, if you don't have that much money, let's say cut that in half, right? Some of the stuff that I would highly recommend picking up is still sealed stuff. ETBs, the blisters, the 3-pack blisters, the Charmander, and the Ghastly, because those are good, popular Pokemon. As well as these products. Like, the product, I would highly recommend more. I think a lot of people will try and invest into single cards, and I'll tell you personally, I have made thousands more, genuinely thousands more from sealed, comparatively to singles. You can still make money on singles, of course. You can make money off of anything if the margin's right. It's 100% true. However, if you want to make more money in a smaller period of time, which is kind of hard to say with Pokemon because there's only so much high of a margin you can get on 99% of things. But if you want to make more money in a 6-month period or a year period in a hypothetical what if, I would highly recommend buying sealed product more often. So let me know what you all think in the comments. God bless. Just loves y'all. Please do not buy on this high. Please. If you can, sell. Go make your bread, bro. Go buy more packs to rip. Enjoy yourself.